Hey everyone, Flock here. I know it's the day after, and I should have maybe got this done sooner, but I just wanted to come on here and give my thoughts real quick on the Oscars last night. Now, I admit, I did watch the whole Oscars last night, first time I ever did that, simply because there were a bunch of movies that I saw that I wanted to know whether or not they were going to get nominated, which is Zero Dark 30 and a couple others. And I, but my main reason for watching it was the fact that the committee let Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy, host it. And if their idea of having Seth host it was so that the Oscars could finally skew a bit lower in the demographic, they, in that sense, did a tremendous job. Because Seth did a tremendous job. Folks in my age group, I haven't really heard any negative comments about his performance last night. I've only heard positive comments for the most part. And for the simple fact of also that last night's broadcast wasn't stiff. It wasn't just a normal Oscars award show. It was a lot of fun. Seth had a lot of off color and some borderline scary jokes. But that's Seth. He loves to push the boundaries. He loves to see where he can go with things. And he basically did that from the get-go. I mean, with the whole flight reenactment with the sock puppets, with the sock puppet being high on uh, cocaine and drinking, and then having William Shatner come out on the video screen and do that whole promo style thing, and then by his opening monologue song, which Seth is known for, obviously loving to sing every time he gets a chance, and really doing the song he did, and kind of just for one night, the film establishment was turned on its head. But I think it was for the betterment of the industry, because the Oscars does need to skew more towards the lower end of the spectrum, and sometimes they need to be shown what Seth showed them last night. Now, I didn't agree with some of the choices, some of the winners. The ones that I did agree with were Daniel Day-Lewis and Lincoln, and and Ben Affleck with Argo. I definitely agreed with those. I would have liked to have seen in the Best Actress category. I would have loved to have seen the girl from Beasts of Southern Wild, 9 years old, win, because that would have made history. And I really think for being the age that that young girl is, she did an amazing job. And I'm also happy that Quentin Tarantino won for Django Unchained because that was one of the best movies he's done. And he again, Mr. Tarantino, pushed the boundaries and got something done that I don't think any other director would have been able to get done. So I'm very happy that he won for that. And um, I also wanted to say that I liked what they did with the tribute to music in movies with using the Jaws theme to let people know that they were running over on time. The only thing that caught me a little off guard was how they were rushing everyone, but when they got to Anne Hathaway, they seemed to let her keep going and going and going. And that just seemed to stand out to me. And I feel so bad for the girl that won Best Actress for Silver Linings Playbook and that fell going up the stairs because that's every actor and actress's worst nightmare. That's anybody's in entertainment's worst nightmare. That you're gonna fall or flop or forget your speech or faint. That's any entertainer's worst fear. And her worst fear was realized. And the worst part about it was that nobody jumped up to help her at first, which made it even worse. But, you know, all things considered, she rebounded quite well. Um, and the last thing I'll mention is I don't understand why people on the conservative side of politics are freaking out about First Lady Michelle Obama's appearance on the Oscars and announcing who won for Best Picture of the Year because many presidential people and influential people have done that throughout the years. And if it was, if it, I just, she was beautiful, she did the job, regardless of your political leanings, just deal with it. That's my thing. She was asked, she did it, she looked great while doing it, and it was very nice. So all in all, I must say this past Oscars was tremendous. I really hope that um, the people that do the Oscars give Seth the opportunity to host again. He did a wonderful job. He not only kept Hollywood honest last night, he made them laugh, and he kept them on their toes. And you can't ask anything better than that. So with that said, I'll catch y'all next time.